We serve a lot of different people. We're here to provide organs, tissues, and eyes for transplantation. But the mission is so much more. It is about human life. It is about caring. It is about giving. And it is about seeing individuals that can reach their hopes, their dreams. It is about listening to wishes and wants and needs.
I think one of the things I find the most rewarding about my work is just the people I get to work with every day. The other professionals and the donor family members and the transplant recipients. And I think my work with IOPO has taught me a lot about life, about what's important in life and what isn't so important, and what I can do to make a difference in people's lives.
When I first came to work for IOPO, I was very, very, very impressed with the passion for donation that the people around me had.
For hospital personnel, I think a lot of them, they see the donor side of it. But once they meet a recipient, it's like, yes, that's why we do it, And then the transplant side of it, they see those patients. They've seen patients die waiting. And I think that's a lot of the passion. I know that's some for me too. It's like, okay, we gotta get out there, because we hold a patient waiting session about once a quarter, and those are people who have been added to the list, and it just pumps you up again. It's like, okay, we gotta get out there, because I've lost people who died waiting for a transplant, and I don't want that to happen.
In the end, it's knowing that once you finally get to lay your head down on a pillow and get to think about before you drift off to sleep, that there's going to be 2, 3, 4 people out there that, hey, they're going to get to live because what little bit I did to help the process along.
It's a very, very difficult time for family members, and donation has the ability to give them a sense of peace and a sense of closure. And when we're able to do additional investigation in order to carry through with that wish to donate, that's very rewarding to know that we can go back to that family and say, yes, he was able to help someone else, or she was able to help someone else.
And the majority of our volunteers are either donor family members or they're recipients, they're organ recipients, and I find it so rewarding, and I love to talk to them and hear their stories, and that's probably the most rewarding part of it.
It's the volunteers, it's their attitude, their spirit. I've become really close friends to a lot of the volunteers.
First off, the pager goes off, and most people probably would think, oh, the pager goes off, somebody's dead. The pager goes off, and I say, okay, here's my chance to save somebody's life.
I always tell people that I didn't go to college to work at IOPO, didn't go to college to work in healthcare, but I feel very fortunate to know that I play a small part in the process. Other folks play a much larger part, but knowing that I play a small part in honoring a person's decision to donate, a family's decision to donate, and thus playing that small part in the outcomes, which is the recipient receiving their transplant and getting a second chance at life. That is by far the most rewarding and one of the neatest things I could say about this job.
It is knowing that we've made a difference in someone's life, and that's whether it's on the donor side, the recipient side, the hospital side, that we've made a real difference. Healthcare is tough enough, and we need to be doing everything that we can do to make it better.